they'll be calling you a radical. So no rest for the weary. I was going to wait and put this video up tomorrow because it's the 30th anniversary of Black Tuesday. Oh, market melting down. This is a big deal. And so, I mean, it's so amazing. As I said 5-6 years ago, everything that I'm reporting now, you'll be getting this 5-6 years from now. Well, here it breaks now. The Hill's reporting what I've been reporting for 6 years in incredible detail. Now remember, the Washington, the far right media and the Washington Examiner, far right media, and the far left media, New York Times, were working on this together. So, look, I was reading Hillary's emails to cover up of Fukushima online 5 years ago when you were all shiny balled out. I was reporting this uranium scam. Now hear me out. This is the University of General Electric. This is it. I've done all the work. I taught here. I graduated here. They were #1 school business in the country. They're not now. But anyway, it's important because General Electric is going to report on Friday and they're going to miss. This is real important. The CFO has resigned today. The CFO resigned. He's, well, they just, I mean, gets his golden parachute. So, now hear me out. This is coming apart. They're being accused of all kind of accounting corruption and everything. Now hear me out. JEFFERY melting, the cores are melting. The cores are melting is the cover-up of Fukushima. Barack Obama, look, you guys wouldn't listen to me. I'm here to tell you, this all ties together. Now remember, okay, in 2014, they had a nuclear accident where the deer and the antelope play in Kazakhstan. Remember, all the antelope just dropped dead. Oh, it was an immune system deficiency, right? That's called leukemia. They had a nuke. So, hear me out. Bill Clinton signed on with Hillary. Hillary said that she was going to no conflicts of interest. So he moves his foundation to Canada. So he won't be in violation. He routes the bribe to the, who's now the president of Kazakhstan, or was, through Canada, the great weasel nation, as we call them. I can. So, it's all plutonium wars. Now hear me. I know this is hard for you, difficult, because of all the spin. I'm so sick of, you know, it's like the Young Turks does a piece on this today. Go back out to Standing Rock. I mean, what a fucking joke. I mean, look, I'm an activist. I'm a journalist that gets fucking real results, that does real fucking things. Look, in the early days of Fukushima, I was the only one reporting it fucking properly, that people knew. So they were coming to me. I had all this. I was reading it all on fucking line right off the get. So listen to me. That's where the nuclear waste dump site is in Russia. I mean, the big one. Fucking Mayak fucking blew up. It was Eisenhower's administration that covered that up here in the United States. So that's where it's all stored. As I say, sugar wars, molasses wars, textile wars, cocaine cowboys, plutonium wars. All roads lead to nuclear, including, I mean, you can't make it up. I was just doing some work, you know, because I'm so getting heavily involved in the San Onofre dynamic. You know, Kamala Harris and that dog and pony shows, they're trying to put it on the beach illegally right now, illegally. I'm telling you, I got to do all your dirty work down there. I'm a fool to do your dirty work. You know, guess where her mom was the cancer research physician? Oh, of course, Livermore. All roads lead to freaking nuclearism, all of them. Every piece of power there is, freaking they got all the money. General Electric, all tentacles lead to General Electric. So Grassley goes after Sessions today, just now. And he says to him, well, how can, I know why he doesn't want to investigate. How do you investigate yourself? This is the two-headed snake. The Democrats and Republicans are all in knee deep. All of this. They're afraid of them. They're afraid of the nuclear cartel. Look, this uranium freaking corrupt deal is much deeper than it's being reported by the Hill and these YouTubers that are doing the analysis. Look, remember when the truckers were coming to me and telling me, hey, we're trucking and we know. You know, from what I understand, a couple of them are in prison. Not the truckers, but people on this. This investigation's been ongoing. They don't contact me. No, they just harass me and attack me, the federal government, and give me cancer and freaking, you know, impoverish me. So, it's the 30th anniversary of Black Thursday tomorrow. Of course, Friday General Electric reports it's going to come apart. I'm telling you, it's going to come apart. Here, this is another opportunity. Like we had the congressional oversight hearings that were going to go on Fukushima and San Onofre through Barbara Boxer's. I was working diligently. They pushed them under the fight. This is another chance we have right now. Because this is all Fukushima. This deal that was cut in Russia, you know, just like I climbed up the statue last year at the Million Mass March. I had my hat on. I'm freaking telling Clinton grad, Trump grad, the Russians have occupied. We already knew. I mean, I'm saying that freaking on November 5th, days before even the election. You know, I'm always out in front on this because I have all the good information. I mean, you think that's just a coincidence. Oh, Kevin Blanch started, led the march, Million Mass March. Fuck. I mean, no credit. I do all the fucking dirty work while full of fucking cancer. Look, now hear me out on this. The 30th anniversary. It'll also be the 40th anniversary of Ronnie Van Zant's planes going down, which the cultural slide. So hear me out. This is real important. Let's walk over here to my old classroom. Now hear me. So these deals were being cut. The Obama administration knew in 2009. They already knew. There were bribes going all over, through Clinton's, through both parties. They knew. Okay, so then their worst nightmare happens. Fukushima happens. Gregory Jackal's called into the Situation Room. They send 32 ships in to freaking evacuate all military personnel and personnel off the island of Japan. Okay? Obama and Holdren make them stand down. John Holdren's the corporate. You know, because of this. They're afraid of this corruption coming out and showing them the freaking truth of this. Now, WATTIS Construction is General Electric. Utah Construction built the reactors at Fukushima, Japan. They build them there. I mean, they've got me so blackballed here. I mean, I've done all this historic work in the Battle of the Beast. Look. So, and I can get into detail how this all played out. So, the plutonium bribes that were going through the Clinton Foundation, they were going back and forth through Putin. For the uranium deals here in the United States, it was much bigger than that. It was much, much more than that. You know, this is so big and deep, and then it spilled into the cover-up of Fukushima. I mean, Barack Obama needs to be in prison. John Holdren needs to be in prison. Now remember, Hillary Clinton was I was there. I was in the Czech Republic, remember? At their leaking reactor, by the way. They're getting spikes all over Europe now, and my friend who's the vlogger over there says that's where it's coming from, is that bad reactor in the Czech Republic. You know, the Ukraine, in the reindeer study in Norway, they came up with the heavy spikes in the reindeer. They guard those like wolves in 2014. So we know factually that there was an explosion. I reported the explosion over there. I mean, this all ties together. You know, this is all the Fukushima. So here we go, the U.S.S. REGAN versus General Electric. That case was ruled, I'm the only one there. That case was, what, 5-6 years ago? Nothing still? Nothing still? I mean, it's amazing nothing still. Because they know it was pushed underground for a reason. They're scared to death of this. Look, every time we have a chance to, I mean, I've tried to wake you up. Here I'm reading Hillary's emails online 5 years ago. They were leaked to me. I took such incredible chance. And so, you know, and your shiny ball, here, Rover, go get the shiny stick. You know, meanwhile, back at the fucking ranch, you know, San Onofre's poisoning you, blew up. I had to report that from the bone marrow transplant in critical condition. You know, somebody asked me today, what are you really, Kevin? And I says, really, I'm just an old-fashioned beatnik. You know, I was born, literally born on the beach right there, San Onofre, hot water gate on Balco. You know, and real beatniks have red necks, by the way, from hard work. And this is hard work what I do. This is really hard work what I do. So, you know, you'd think somebody'd sit down and interview me and dig this out, because I had all this. Look, when Fukushima happened, when this all was playing out, people were looking all over. What are they going to do? Go to NBC? Go to NBC and Jack Welch television? Fucking owned by General Electric? What, they're going to report this? So, this corruption, these bribes that were going on through the Clinton administration, foundation, Hillary Clinton stood right in the Czech Republic. She threatened the president of the Czech Republic. I mean, Secretary of State used the word Westinghouse, Westinghouse, Westinghouse. I'm the one that broke the news Westinghouse was going bankrupt. I'm the one that broke the freaking news on the Toshiba bailout. Apple owns them now. Apple's bailed them out. I mean, I'm a walking, talking encyclopedia on this. That nobody will touch me. You know, and this is all I've had. This is all I've had. You know, people are so caught up in their bullshit fairy tale, freaking divide up, you know, use this, any kind of, this is both parties, knee deep, including freaking Trump. You know, what do you think that conversation was? First guy at the Trump Towers. I was at the White House the night of the election. So I was at Trump Towers the next morning. Took the prison bus back down through Philadelphia. I was there. You know, first guy in, a B. Please allow me to introduce myself. All this, all the cover up of Fukushima, you know, it's all roads lead to freaking this nuclear. I mean, this thing ever came out and ever broke. And watch, the same thing with Grassley and these guys. Grassley said it perfect today. Well, I know I won't talk. What's he going to do, investigate himself? Because if the public ever really knew the truth of what's going on at Fukushima, what's going on, the collusion between Putin and these globalist oligarchs called the United States politicians, and the nuclear nightmare that's going on in the Ukraine, and it can say, all the deer in the antelope just dropped dead. Okay. Fuck. They would fuck beyond riot. I'm telling you, every time we get a chance, like the U.S.S. Reagan, we get a fucking chance. You know, what is that? The wheels of injustice, 5, 6 years. I'm a walking, talking encyclopedia on that. No, nobody will touch me. Nobody will touch me. You know, so I rely on public donations. I do all this investigative journalism. I do all this freaking activism, while full of cancer. I was given too much to live 6 years ago, right now. So 30 years ago today, Black Tuesday, which is Black Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I believe the market's capitulated. I believe it's capitulated right at the 23,000 mark. A little over 23, I think it's going to slowly unwind. G's going to miss on Friday. This is another chance because the shareholders are freaking out. They're freaking. They got sued again by the employees on their 401k scam. Look, if they ever do, Jeffrey Melton and Barack Obama and Chicago Bridge, I'm the one that broke that back. Chicago Bridge, the Light Savannah River. They broke that back. Remember, they were all flown to South America. I'm telling you, this goes back to 2009. Obama knew. Obama, you know, Obama for prison, Trump for prison. Trump knows, Obama knows. They know. They know. It's not a coincidence that B was the very first one in. First one at the White House. Freaking, they go play golf. High five on the golf course. They know. They know. They're like, if the public ever knew, they're going to be on flip out. So, like I said, I want you to look at this. This is real, by the way. This is very real. See the bottle they have on there? Apple Core. Guess who owns Westinghouse now? Toshiba owns, they took receivership. Ain't capital, of course, Mitt Romney, but they got the big chunk of money from Apple. You, the taxpayer, freaking doing it. If you only fucking knew what I knew, then you'd understand why I'm all in. 30 years, fucking Black Friday. And all you people that fear-mongered out in your silver and your boy, they fuck you. So, I mean, I don't know what else to do because I can't write a book because nobody will publish it. I can't sit down and do an interview because I get blackballed. I did that hour-long interview on PBS in Oregon 3 years ago. You know, every time I do an interview with RT or what, RT's in on this. What? I always thought, well, you know, because I'm the guy that started the Million Mass March. I'm always thought, why do they always chop me out? Why do they always chop me out? Well, now I know. I know. You know, the head of the RT was killed on, remember, the 5th of November in D.C. I'm the guy that reported that before it happened. Play back the tape, Your Honor. This is all I've had. This is all I've had. You know, so the head of the snake is right here. General Electric. Maybe we can land on 311. It's 3, huh? So, we were the #1 school business in the United States when I was there. I have the last letter organization, Clyde Gould. The Chinese oligarchy. He died of mad cow. Huh. What do you think? They used to poison him, I used to always say. I still say it. You know, #1 MBA program in the United States, all about ethics. Then they become Chinese oligarchy slave machine. Yeah, that's just a coincidence. It all is. It all is. Fucking. So, this investigation, we got another chance right here. You know, it's being leaked out. Everything that I say 5, 6 years ago, as I said at the time, they reported 5, 6 years ago. I'm a walking, talking encyclopedia on this. I'm here to tell you. This is so deep. Like I said, fuck, I was reading Hillary's emails online 5 fucking years ago. You wouldn't listen to me. Then, I mean, the political dogma and the spin you fucking brand into and you listen to, you know, why do you think I'm blackballed? Why do you think I'm blackballed? Because I know what they all did. And I know who they are. And I saw what they fucking did. This is a big, big deal. This is all Fukushima. This is all Fukushima. This is the Great Pacific Genocide. The greatest crimes in human history. In human history. Cover up. Now remember, Kamala Harris, you know, she was going to break their back, remember? On San Onofre. How could she let them off the hook when she found the goods? They raided PV's house, had the goods written on fucking envelope. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's like the guys inside San Onofre. They says, we couldn't go anywhere. We tried to go anywhere. They threatened us with our lives. So, you know, we watched you for years with your YouTube camera and you protested down here. So we came to you when the freaking meltdown happened. And I reported it from the bone marrow. Think about it. In critical condition, I reported it from LDS acute E-state bone marrow transplant. As everybody says, Kevin, including the old dean of that school of General Electric, says, do you ever think the nuclear industry hates you so bad they, you know, mailed you leukemia in the mail? What a coincidence. I was given a death sentence 7 months after Fukushima, right as in my report and all this. But I didn't die, did I? You know? A little polonium in the tea, huh? A little polonium in the tea. Fucking heart, chest split open, financially ruined. TikTok. Stay tuned.